Happy birthday, dear Square the Circle Music Channel. Happy birthday to you. That's right, everybody. It's the birthday episode of the Square the Circle Music Channel and your pal, Mage. Welcome back. Here we are again today. We're going to be talking about circles and squares and music appreciation and record collecting and all those fancy fun things that you guys love, right? Yes, I posted my first video way back February 24th, right? Is that what today is? Yes, February 24th in the year 2021. So it's been a year. It's been fun. Thank you all very much for tuning in and liking and subscribing and all that fun jazz. So don't forget to continue to do that. Tell your friends. We're doing something special tonight. I'm gonna do what a lot of other folks are doing these days, and I'm gonna start a contest. So let's begin. I think what I want to do is I want to try to set a goal, and I want 500 subscribers. I know that's a reach because I don't even think I'm anywhere near 200, to be quite honest. But, you know, setting my sights on the big picture here. So, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to shoot for 500 subscribers by, I don't know, let's call it May 1st. So that's like 350 subs in 2 months. I think I can do it. I got almost 100 subs just in February. So, fuck it, let's do it. 500 subs by May 1st. And I'm gonna start a contest. That's what's gonna help. You're gonna tell all your friends and all you folks out there in the vinyl community, you're gonna spread the word, and you're gonna tell everybody, and everybody's gonna subscribe. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go on to this video, and you're gonna tell me your 4 desert island records. 4 records that if you were stranded on a desert island and you just so happened to find an oasis that had a turntable and a hi-fi stereo system, what are the 4 records that you would bring with you for you to be lost on this desert island all by yourself, nothing but these 4 records? I want to know. And I'm going to get into what my 4 desert island picks would be, and then we'll talk about how this contest is going to go down and what the prize is going to be for said contest. So first on my desert island pick, first out of 4, I knew that this would have to be the band, at least, you know, would have to be included in here somewhere because their music is so complex and beautiful, and all their arrangements and all the pieces that they do are elaborate, you know, long, you know, real great and fantastic in scope. Everyone that watches my channel knows that I'm a big lover of all things prog-tastic. So primarily I think this list is really just going to be a bunch of progressive music because, you know, it has so much in the way of, you know, it's so bulky and you're getting so much for for what you're taking with you, so to speak, whatever you can fit in your backpack, you know what I mean? So first on that list, and out of all their albums, I really thought that this one just really has so much substance, so many lengthy, beautiful tunes, lots of, you know, pastoral soundscapes, and it's just magnificent. This is the band Wobbler, which I've brought up many times. Their album's called From Silence to Somewhere, 2016, I believe, 2017, excuse me. And like I said, this is just like 4 parts, you know, 4 songs, each one, like the first track, I believe, is like upwards of 20 minutes. Yeah, 21 minutes. It's the title track, From Silence to Somewhere. It's just fucking killer. It just knocks you on your ass. And then they just have kind of these like soft, subtle little like kind of like in-between tunes, these kind of like, you know, magical type of things. A couple other just rip-roaring, crazy, awesome, you know, mega prog tunes. One called Fermented Hours, another 10-minute tune, and another 15-minute tune to close out the album, a song called Foxlight. amazing, amazing masterpiece of an album. So, like I said, you know, this isn't, it's not really like on my top 10 of like, you know, greatest favorite albums of all time, you know, but it sure is up there. And it's just one of those I really like. If this is one of 4 and all I had for the rest of my days, lost on a desert island, this would have to be up there. So much substance, like I said. Just a magnificent album. So anyone that doesn't have it, check it out. Next on the list of Desert Island, number 2 out of 4 Desert Island picks. I'm gonna need something just like kind of a little bit heavier, a little bit beefier, to really kind of like get the brain waves pumping, get the testosterone pumping, and that's what these guys are for. Still like really, really proggy, but really awesome, heavy, artistic kind of metal edge tunes. Talking about the killer band called Elder. Kind of started as pseudo kind of a doom psychedelic stoner metal band, and have really come a long way from there. 4-piece, you know, 2 guitar, bass, drums, lots of really killer cool, like, you know, synth effects on the side. Yeah, just really awesome progressive stoner heavy psychedelic rock. And this album, their most recent release, 2020's Omens, would have to be in my bag if I were to be lost on a desert island. Again, you know, I had to pick the stuff that it just has so much substance, so much to chew on. This album has everything. All the little bits and pieces and tropes that you know, are reminiscent, that you've heard from, you know, prog greats. I hear a lot of, like I said before, like Mike Oldfield, a lot of that kind of stuff in this album, and you know, all the Canterbury stuff, and just, you know, it really just reeks of all that kind of like old classic 70s prog, but also some like late 60s psychedelic heavy stuff. His guitar work is reminiscent of, you know, Jimi Hendrix, but then it's just all this beautiful fusion of just psych, heavy rock, stoners, just prog beauty. It's really magnificent. Any of you prog nuts that like stuff a little bit on the heavier side, I wouldn't go as far as to say that this is like a prog metal album. It's not. It's not reminiscent of kind of the standard, you know, in the genre of what people call prog metal. It's really more on the metal side. It's definitely more kind of just like psych, kind of doom psych. But then if you're talking prog, it's just like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. These guys really kind of like push the boundaries and are just on the cutting edge of every little genre out there. So yeah, everyone check out Elder, and that's going with me. That's going with me to the desert island for sure. Again, anyone that knows anything about me, this one's gonna make plenty of sense to you. I'm taking Relayer with me. At first I thought, you know, I'd better take Tales from Topographic Oceans. That's my favorite Yes album. That one's been with me for so long, and it's been through so much with me and everything. But these days, man, this one really tickles my fancy so much more. And I think if I were to be lost on a desert island, this is the one I'd want to play with, you know. And this one, it's an absolute masterpiece through and through, beginning to end. It's got all the highs, all the lows. I think that's probably why I would choose it to take with me on a desert island over Tales from Topographic Oceans, because this has a little bit more on the, like, you know, crazy, heavy, thematic, just like, I don't know, it's got a little bit more of kind of the more experimental edge that I really, really need. Everything, you know, the whole opening track of Gates of Delirium is just like one big experimental, you know, face fuck, you know, and I need that sometimes, and that track is just, yeah, it's an absolute masterpiece. There's plenty of that on all the rest of their albums as well, but for some reason Gates of Delirium just kind of like, it shakes me to my core, it rattles my bones, and I know I need that and it's got, you know, everything else, Sound Chaser, and you know, soon the outro to Gates of Delirium, but then Sound Chaser and To Be Over. It's just so well-rounded. Kind of did all of what Tales from Topographic Oceans did in half the time. So I dig that a lot. I love the fuck out of this album. It's an absolute masterpiece. So Yes's Relayer is definitely going with me. Number 4 on that list out of all the 4 albums, going with me to the desert island. I think I'd probably need something to help me go to sleep at night. Something to have with, you know, coffee in the morning. Well, there's probably not going to be any coffee on my desert island. I would hope so. But if not, you know, I'll be drinking coconut milk in the morning. This is something that I have to have with me at all times. The incredible box set of Japanese minimalism, Japanese ambient artists called Kankyo Angaku, centered from the years 1980 to 1990, of course, but all of those just, you know, incredibly famous, awesome Japanese minimalist electronic composers that I speak highly of all the time. You know, Hiroshi Yoshimura, Satoshi Ashikawa, Midori Takata, all those amazing, performers. And I just can't, I can't go anywhere without this shit. I love it to death. Plus I can, you know, it's kind of a cheat because it's like 3 discs. So all in all, that's, you know, that's 7 albums I'm taking with me. I'll allow all y'all to have a little bit of a cheat. If you want to take 4 box sets with you, show me your box sets. That's awesome. If you want to take like a Grateful Dead box set that has like fucking 10 LPs in it or some shit, by all means, whatever. This kind of counts as one selection, in my opinion. So, yeah, for me, number 4 out of 4, Kankyo Angaku is definitely going with me. So that's my Desert Island 4 right there, folks. Let's do the contest. Do it with me. Get me all them subs. I want 500 subscribers by May 1st. That's just a little over 2 months. Something like, you know, 60 days, 65 days. So let's do it. Tell your friends. Put the word out. All you folks in the vinyl community, thanks again for the recognition and coming and commenting and liking and subscribing. Like, let's keep it up. Let's get me there. So yeah. Go down into the comments on this video, tell me you subscribed or whatever, and send me a link to a video that you're going to post on your page, or just, you know, outline your 4 if you don't make videos or whatever. Just tell me your 4 and let's comment and let's talk about it. Let's make friends in the comments. But more importantly too, I want to see your videos if you guys have channels, so I can like meander on over to your channel and subscribe to your shit. Because that's what this is all about. It's a community, and we share and we love, and that's what community is, right? So yeah, like I said, go on to the comments, post your 4 Desert Island selections, say that you subscribed. Please do subscribe and thumbs up, and then I'm going to take your name, and just like everyone else, I'm going to drop your name into a little hat, and all of these names are going to go into a pot, and then once we get to May 1st, whether I get to 500 subs or not, I'm going to draw 4 names, 1 for each of the selections that you get to take to your desert island. And everybody out of those 4 people that their names get drawn are going to get a prize from yours truly. These are the prizes. If you recall watching my channel at all, or if you're new to my channel, scroll down to my history from a video that I did a few months back. And I highlighted these little pieces of art that I make by hand. This isn't computer art. This isn't cutting and pasting on a computer. This is all stuff that I've done with my own bare hands. And I take old, you know, dusty old, shitty old jackets that I find at Goodwill in St. Vincent de Paul or whatever for $1, and all the cool record jackets. And I make, I paste together art from them. What would you call it? It's just Mod Podge collage art. And I've got prints of these that I've made. Very high quality, really wonderful prints that I've cut out, and I'll frame it for you, and it'll be yours. It's an original, pseudo-original piece of art by me, Mage. And yeah, you get to pick which one you want. I have 4 of them. This is a mashup that I've shown before, obviously, of, you know, Dark Side of the Moon, Norton Buffalo album, Leon Redbone, all kinds of fun stuff. So there's this one. There is also this one, very famous. A lot of people like this one. It's the classic Yes album from 1980, mixed with, obviously, the eponymous Boston album. A couple little guys here from 2001: A Space Odyssey, kind of watching this whole thing take place. Kind of cool. A lot of people like this one. This one also really popular and cool, just kind of vibrant and beautiful, lots of psychedelic colors, and one geared a little bit more toward the ladies, I suppose you could say. But I mean, I know people of the male persuasion that really love this one too. This is just a cut up mishmash of a bunch of different musical soundtrack albums. Thoroughly Modern Millie and Hello Dolly and Mame, a bunch of really famous musicals from the 1950s and 60s. So yeah, a lot of people like that one. Like I said, kind of cool, psychedelic, kind of ultra uber feminine, you know, kind of neat. So there's that one. And then last but not least, another one of my personal favorites. It's got the background is from 1977's Yes album called Going for the One. Kind of superimposed on top of that is a weird, like, cut up kind of like, you know, ultra dimensional kind of a, you know, cityscape with the Dire Straits album, the self-titled, I believe, the Dire Straits album, and then intermingled with another superimposition of the 2001: A Space Odyssey with Dave's face right there. Yeah, so there's that one. So take your pick. There's going to be 4 winners. I'm going to pull 4 names, and everybody gets to pick which one they want. So you'll send me, I'll get a hold of you via the comments or an email or whatever, and I'll ask you which one you want. I'll package it up all real nice. It'll be framed and everything. I'll put it in a record mailer, and you'll get that along with some other little surprises. I'll send you a whole little, you know, package of like ephemera and just like interesting things from around my city where I live here in Eugene, Oregon. I'll go to my record store and I'll buy you some neat stuff and send that to you along with it. So you get your pick there. I hope that kind of excites everyone. I know it's not the coolest thing in the world. I'm not going to give you, like, you know, a $50 Amazon gift card or whatever. That's just not my style. So I would hope that, you know, you types of folks that are record collectors and artsy fartsy type of people, that you might appreciate something like this, having like an original piece of art. So that's that. That's my opinion and my word, and I'm sticking to it. Happy birthday, Square the Circle Music Channel. Everybody like, everybody subscribe. Go visit me on the old Instagram. And that's it. So let's get this ball rolling. Start, you know, doing the thing. I love you all. Peace be with you. Bye-bye.